@NCERT video book welcomes you. Today we are going to start Chapter 10, This World of Things. Let's start Chapter 10, This World of Things. Khushi reached school early. Sunlight shone through the windows and the classroom looked bright and beautiful. Khushi wanted to capture this scene in a picture. Here is what she drew. Can you name the things that Khushi has drawn? Write in the boxes given. You can see bulb, you can see blackboard, you can see door, you can see electric board or electric switch, you can see window, you can see a bird, you can see hill, you can see fruit or mango, you can see mat, you can see chair and table. Do you see the window glass? Why or why not? You can't see the window glass here because it is transparent. Activity 1. Understand your classroom. Draw a picture of your classroom in your notebook. Label the things that you have drawn. Khushi is curious. Where have all these things come from? Who has made them? What are they all made of? She thought. Let us help Khushi find out. The table and chair are made of wood. Where do we get wood from? The hinges, nails, and latches of the door are made of some metals. Do you know? Metals are carefully extracted from certain rock and sediments called ore dug up from inside the earth. You can see these objects are made up of wood and these of some metals. Note to the teacher. Show the children some common metals around you such as iron, copper, aluminium, gold, silver, mercury in a thermometer, or alloys such as steel, brass, and bronze. Alloys are mixtures of metals. Activity 2. Spot the metals. Find as many things or parts of things that are made of metals. Which metals do you recognize around you? If you do not know the name of the metal, ask your friends or an elder. Make a list of these metals in your notebook. Find out. What are other things in the classroom such as mats, bulbs, and electric switches made of? See-through materials. Khushi was sitting on her desk. She could see a tree laden with beautiful flowers. She reached out to touch them. Her hand touched the glass pane. At first, Khushi did not notice the window panes. They were made of glass, and she realized that she had been able to see the flowers and trees through the glass. Glass is like that. Does your window have a glass pane? Can you see through it? What do you see? Activity 3. Seeing through things. Collect a few small objects of different materials from your surroundings like bottles, papers, cloth and utensils, etc. Look at a light bulb or a candle flame through them. You can see through some objects very clearly. You can partially see through some others, while you cannot see through some objects at all. Order these objects from those you can see through very clearly to those you cannot see through at all. See through clearly. Glass, water, air, thin plastic or transparent plastic, polythene, see through partially, dirty, glass, water or air or oily, paper. Similarly, oiled plastic or polythene cannot see through at all, such as wood, any metal such as iron or aluminium, or soil, rocks, etc. Take care. Never look at the sun continuously through any object or directly. It will harm your eyes. Things that you can see through are called transparent. Most kinds of glass are transparent. Name one more material that is transparent. You can see through glass, but you cannot see through wood. Materials that you cannot see through are called opaque. Glass is transparent, but wood is opaque. Some things are in between, that is, you can see through them only partially. They are called translucent. Find some materials that are translucent. Activity 4. Let us color the world. Collect 2 or 3 see-through bags, bottles, and thin clothes of different colors. Look at a sheet of white paper through them. Does the color of the paper appear to change? Does white paper appear different when you look at it through thin blue plastic or glass, or thin yellow plastic or glass? Do the colors of different objects appear to change? How did blue object look through thin yellow plastic? Have you ever experienced looking through colored transparent objects? Try to recall such experiences. What is it made of? Let us return to Khusi's classroom. Right? Chain game. In the table below, Khusi has grouped objects according to the materials that they are made of. Her list of objects is in the first column of the table. The names of the materials are in the second column. The third column of the table is for you to complete. Here, write the names of some objects you have seen that are made from that material. Some objects around you may be made of materials not in this list. Example, clay and rubber are missing in Khusi's list. Use one of these to add an additional row in the table. Khusi's list. Name of the material. Objects made of this material which are in your classroom or home. Table, chair, door made of wood. Other materials, for example, pencil. Door hinges, nails made of metals. Examples of other objects made of these materials can be wire, bell, etc. Window panes, light bulb, glass, electric switch, plastic. Kindly think and write here. Where do all these materials come from? Can you locate their source? For example, wood, tree, metals, crust or ore, cloth, cotton, cotton plant. Do you know glass is mostly made of sand? Find out. Talk to your grandparents. In their childhood, were these things made of the same materials? Are there new materials now that they might not have seen before? Are there any materials that they saw in their childhood that are not in use now? Why? Different materials may look different. Are they also different in other ways? Would you be able to recognize some material even with your eyes closed? Find out. What material is your spoon made of? Is it made of metal, wood, or some other material? Can you guess? Which of these words or phrases describes the spoon? Smooth, rough, dull, shiny, feels cold to the touch. Smooth, shiny, may feel cold to the touch. You can see wooden spoon, metal spoon, plastic spoon and glass spoon. Activity 5. Knock on it and it will speak to you. Orchestra. Take a metal spoon and at least 5 objects made of different materials: wood, metal, plastic, cloth and glass. Gently tap the spoon on each of them. Listen to the sound that each of them makes. Make your own words to describe all these different sounds. Try to capture those sounds in words like ting ting, dham dham, dub dub. Now compose your own beats. Ting ting, thak thak, ting thak, ting thak. Does it bend? Khusi's table is made of wood. What else is used to make tables? Can we use fabric or rubber to make a table? Why or why not? Wood is hard and rigid while fabric is soft and flexible. The flexibility of fabric makes it more suitable to make clothes and curtains. Imagine if clothes were made of wood. Right. Odd pairs. List 5 objects and pair them with a material that is not suitable for it. Explain why these materials will not work to make these objects. One example is done for you. serial number, objects, material, reasons. 1. Umbrella. Material paper. Paper will tear if it gets wet in the rain. 2. Pressure cooker. Material plastic. Plastic will melt or burst when heated. Similarly, you can do the rest. Does it flow? In her odd pairs, Khushi playfully wrote, walls can't be made of water. We don't make walls of water because they will fall. What else could happen to water walls? We need solid things such as stones, bricks, or wood to make walls. Things that do not change their shape are called solid. Water does not keep its shape, it flows. Air flows too, but in a different way. If you pour water into a cup, it stays there. Water is a liquid. Air does not stay in a cup, it just floats in and out. That is because air is a gas. So, objects can be classified as solids, liquids, and gases. Book is solid, water is liquid, air is gas. Activity 6. Let's group them another way. Here are the names of some objects: ink, a stone, smoke, ice, steam, a spoon, honey, a bottle, a bag, water. If it is a solid, write its name on the tray. If it is a liquid, write its name in the bottle. If it is a gas, write its name in the balloon. Ink, liquid, a stone, solid, smoke, gas. Similarly, ice, solid, steam, gas, a spoon, solid, honey, liquid, a bottle, solid, a bag, solid, water, liquid. Air in bottle is gas. Add some your own objects in the tray, bottle, and balloon. Some objects could be confusing, such as sand or a sponge or clay. Identify more such objects and write names of at least 3 of them. Note to the teacher. Materials like rubber, fiber, and wax could be naturally produced by plants and animals, but similarly, materials are also made artificially. For example, bees produce wax for their honeycomb, but very similar wax can be made from petroleum. Petroleum is a liquid found deep underground. Petrol, rockel, diesel, etc. are extracted from petroleum. Petroleum-based materials such as petrol, plastic, rubber, or paraffin wax create non-biodegradable waste. This concept is just touched upon in class 3. and details are left to later classes. Natural, artificial. Khushi drew a picture of a mango tree with a mango growing on it and a bird sitting on it. The tree, mango, and bird are not made by humans but occur naturally in nature. Things that exist naturally are called natural. Natural things may be alive, like plants and animals, or not alive, like rocks, water, and air. Things that are made by people are called artificial, like clothes, shoes, tables, etc. List out 5 things in each group: natural, honey, fruit, flower, vegetables, rock. Artificial things such as plastic, television, refrigerator, house, dam, etc. In the next chapter, we will further explore how things are made. Find out. Have you seen trees around you that bear flowers and fruits at special times of the year? If you have ever seen a ripe mango or seen mangoes in the market or watched a mango tree through the year, try to guess at what time of the year did Khushi draw her picture. Could it be around January or around June? Let us reflect. A. Right. Things around us are made of different types of materials. Write down the names of 3 materials we commonly see around us. B. Discuss. Suppose you find a shining spoon. You don't know if it is made of metal or whether it is made of some other material and then painted with shiny paint. How would you find out? C. Draw. Draw 3 natural and 3 artificial things. D. Do it. Match the pairs: transparent, translucent, opaque. A lampshade made of paper. A plate. A glass used in spectacles. Transparent. A glass used in spectacles. Opaque. A plate. Translucent. A lampshade made of paper. For more videos, you can subscribe at the rate NCERT video book. Thank you.